things are not always better out in the open in Brookside.
This is Jonesy. You're Jonesy?
Previously on Brookside.
Never said he had a girlfriend.
Don't you show that album to anybody else.
You're joking. That's staying Wellington.
Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
He's always going to be remembered as the kid who killed that girl.
Where's your thong?
You what?
My mate Louise Sheridan said that she's seen you and Tim in that bird pick club place. Apparently you were getting your kit off.
It's called lap dancing.
I know what it's called.
Oh, why been there yourself, have you?
No.
So, did your mate say she got a good eyeful?
Yeah. She said that you made a night. I wish I'd have been there.
Well, I can give you a free show now if you like.
You wouldn't?
You reckon? Yeah. Show you a few moves.
Well, if you like, you can show me more than a few moves.
Yeah. I can do if that's what you want. Or would that make you run a mile like the last time?
Well, why don't you try me?
Hey, club rules. No touching.
Oh, that's no fun.
Oh, this isn't fun. This is serious.
No way would you go all the way?
No way would you dare me to.
Oh, no. OK. I dare you.
Steve? What are you doing?
I'm only having a laugh.
You said that this was serious.
What are you going on about?
He was showing me a few moves. He learned lap dancing.
Doing what?
Lap dancing.
You?
Yeah, I did it for a month.
You're joking?
No, me and Tim done it, you know, just for a laugh.
Yeah, I bet you made a lot of people laugh the state, have you?
I earned a lot of cash, actually.
This is a wind-up, isn't it?
No. Where do you think all your baby oil disappeared to?
Thanks for taking them in for us. Bill, the solicitors. Just going through my mum's paperwork.
Oh, it's a nightmare, isn't it?
It's just so much to do. Our roof's up the wall trying to get everything sorted. It's not long since my dad died, really. And now my mum. We haven't even finished sorting his things out yet.
And what about you? How are you coping?
Oh, you know, just trying to keep really busy. Getting everything organised for the funeral and that.
Well, listen, you know, after Diane last year, I know exactly how you're feeling. Do you want to stay for a coffee?
No, you're all right.
Hey, never mind all that brave face stuff. You're staying. I'll take your seat, I'll put the kettle on. All right.
Hey, come in.
Hang on a minute, who's this?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I know what Adele's like. She's asked you to wind me up, hasn't she?
What?
Eleanor.
Who's Eleanor?
I am. We're doing a page together for the school magazine.
I thought you said you were doing that with Jonesy.
This is Jonesy.
All right. Oh, well, sorry, I didn't know.
You didn't know, really?
Well, Del hasn't said a word to me.
I thought she would have. Does my mum and dad know?
Well, if they do, they haven't said anything to me.
When will he be back?
Just later, they said.
We'll just get on with it anyway.
Better get going anyway. Look, thanks for the coffee and the shoulder to cry on.
Hey, any time. And I mean that, okay?
Right, let's get this lot unpacked and get the tea on. I'm starving. But I love.
Yeah.
I love. We're really sorry to hear about your mum.
Thanks.
Listen, if there's anything we can do, you know where we are.
Yeah, that's it.
Get out of your way. Thanks again for this.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
There must be bits in that house.
I took the flowers in for them while they were out.
Are Tony back yet?
Yeah, he's out in the back with, Jonesy.
All right. At last we get to meet the mythical Jonesy.
Dear Agony Page, I think I'm falling in love with my teacher. What can I do? Answer.
Wake up quick. It's only a nightmare.
Jonesy is a girl.
I'm not blind.
We're back, Tony.
Hiya.
So you won't be long.
Okay.
And you're going to introduce us to your mate?
Hiya, I'm Eleanor.
Hello, I'm Joan.
Nice to meet you. You must be Mr. Murray.
Hello. You saw a girl there?
Fine, thanks, yeah.
Come on now, we won't finish these.
Sorry, gotta go.
She's a bit forward, isn't she?
She's very self-confident, yeah?
She run rings around that, Tony.
Behave.
He's just a baby compared to her.
They're in the same class.
Hey, do you think they're going out?
They're only 13.
Some kids get married in some countries at 13.
They don't have to be married to be mates.
At 13, having a girl mate.
Why not?
Well, I never had any girls as mates when I was that age. We were too busy kicking a ball up against the chippy wall. He's a dark horse, isn't he? Jonesy being a girl.
I don't remember him ever saying that she was a lad, though.
He's kept it a big secret.
Why is it any wonder? Were you ready to tease the life out of him?
It's gone very quiet, hasn't it? Do you think they're snugging?
Come on.
Oh, we can't have a girlfriend.
Why not?
Because I'll have to have that talk, won't I?
Like the birds and the bees, you mean?
Never mind the birds and the bees, more like the rampant rabbits, if you ask me.
He probably knows more than they give him credit for. And they'll be at school, won't he?
Yeah, well, one thing they won't have taught him at school, and that's what'll happen to if he gets that poor girl in the club.
I bet you they've not even held hands yet.
Because I'm going to break his neck, that's what'll happen.
Can Eleanor stay for tea?
Yeah, it's okay with us if it's okay with your mum and dad.
They're cool, yeah.
Do they know that you're here?
Yeah, of course.
They're all right with that, are they?
Honest, yeah.
Why shouldn't they be?
No reason, just parents worry about the kids, that's all.
I'll text them later.
You make sure you do that, okay?
I will.
Come on, let's go and do some more jokes, eh?
Eleanor, tea won't be that long. Do you want to go upstairs and wash your hands?
Yeah, of course.
Top of the stairs, straight ahead.
Won't be long.
Don't forget to text.
I'll do it now.
Tony? What? I never told us Jonesy was a girl.
So?
That's because he didn't want us to know he had a girlfriend.
Just ignore him. You were just taken a bit by surprise, that's all.
I thought Ardella would have said something.
You never said anything.
That magazine thingy was a good excuse, wasn't it?
For what?
For you to spend a load of time alone together.
We like spending time together.
I'll bet you do. Just make sure it doesn't get out of hand, okay?
What did you tell him?
I'll do more than telling him in a minute. Won't you?
All I'm saying is that Eleanor's a bit forward, isn't it? Don't want to lead them on. So?
All I wanted to say without your dad teasing you was, if you like Eleanor, and you want to have her as a girlfriend, it's okay, you know. You are getting to that age now, aren't you? Seems really nice. All the lads at school will be dead jealous seeing you with a nice girl like that.
But I can never have a girlfriend though, can I?
Oh, every teenager thinks that nobody will ever fancy them and want to go out with them.
I can't though.
Why not?
Why do you think? Because of Imelda. I mean, what happens if she finds out what I did?
Come here. All that's behind you now, and anyway, why would she find out?
Because if I did ever have a girlfriend, I'm not meant to keep secrets from each other, are you?
Well, that's the ideal, yeah. But everybody has secrets, really. And those secrets don't stop people from loving each other. Or living happily ever after.
But I've got worse secrets than most people, haven't I? And I've been thinking about this loads even before I met Eleanor.
Go on.
It's just, well, if I ever do have a girlfriend, I'll know when it's the right time to tell her. Because if I didn't tell her, and then she found out, won't she dump me for keeping it a secret from her?
If she loved you, she wouldn't dump you. And anyway, you're right about secrets. Sometimes secrets wreck relationships. You'll know when the time's right to tell someone special.
How will I know?
You'll just know. And when the time is right, you'll tell her. And she'll love you so much that she'll just accept you for who you are.
thought you did really well with that chat then. Real top mum stuff. Better than I could have done.
I thought I'd leave the birds and the bees to you.
Thanks a bunch. Listen, you know where? When you were talking to her about sharing his secrets, you didn't mean with Eleanor, did you?
Of course I never. I meant you might find somebody in about 20 years' time that you could tell.
Do you know what? After watching him go through the worst year of his life, almost seeing it destroy him, well, it's almost too good to be true, isn't it? Just seeing him like that. Like an ordinary teenager. Just normal.
You getting off, Eleanor?
Yeah, my mum's expecting me. See you tomorrow then.
Bye.
Not letting her walk home on her own, are you?
Why shouldn't I?
Call yourself a gentleman. Wait, Eleanor. Our Tony's gonna walk you home, okay? Go ahead.
Is that okay? Great, yeah. You can put your arm around me if you want.
So these people want to buy the house. What do we think?
Yeah, as long as they're not trying to get it cheap.
Not according to what it says here. They'll offer us the independently assessed market value plus a premium.
I'm easy about me. I'm not likely to be living at home much longer anyway, am I?
Yeah, me neither.
Anyway, don't mind us. Do what you want to do.
It's not going to affect you for work, though, is it?
As long as I'm still within half an hour or so. I mean, it's too good an opportunity to miss, isn't it? New house, fresh start.
You don't leave the bad memories behind.
It sounds to me like you should take the money and run. Once this incinerator's up and running, you'll stand no chance of selling. The place will be overrun with trucks and all kinds.
What about our Tony?
He won't mind.
Might be a good option for him. Part of him moving on after last year.
Hey, as long as you don't move too far away from his new girlfriend.
So what do you think? Are we going to go for it with these people who want the house?
That sounds like the best option to me.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and don't let them rip you off.
What we're going to do about Tony, though? Just tell him it's happening.
No, I'll have a chat with him.
Have you had the other chat yet?
Building up to that.
Well, I thought he had more class than that. Stripping off in some sleazy club.
Shh. Hey, what did your dad and Jan say about
I don't think he's told them.
So, no one knows yet?
I've told you. It's gross. Who'd want to know? Ugh.
No, all I'm saying is that, well, now that you're starting to go out with girls, we should maybe have a talk about a few things.
Like what?
Well, like, I mean, at your age, you're bound to have noticed a lot of changes going on in your body.
Like getting taller, you mean?
Like getting taller. Yeah, and your voice breaking, for one thing.
Dad, no, my voice breaks. Does it hurt?
You winding me up?
No.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't hurt. No, you just get a bit croaky, that's all. But that's just one change that'll happen.
We have done this in school, you know.
Have you?
The reproductive system, yeah.
So you know all about...
The birds and the bees, yeah.
Well, it was the boys and the girls I was thinking of.
Oh, we've done them as well.
So we'd have to sit here cringing and...
No. I know loads about sex. Safe sex, how to use condoms, and sexually transmitted infections.
Sexually transmitted.
STIs, yeah.
I don't think you were listening properly that day.
Why, what should it be?
Sexually transmitted, not sexily.
Oh, well, whatever, we've done them as well.
So, you've done the reproductive system as well. Were you listening properly that day?
Of course, I know all about it. You know, the male becomes aroused. The blood rushes into the male sexual organ, then becomes erect, then inserts his penis into the lady's vagina, and then when he ejaculates...
Oh, yeah,
all the
okay,
little-
okay. Yeah, you know the basics.
Well, he teaches more than the basics, you know that.
Yeah, look, whatever they taught you in school, what I want you to think about is whatever you decide to do with the girl, whenever, that there are going to be consequences, okay? And they're not all going to be as obvious as the girl getting pregnant or you getting a disease. And if she says no, it means no.
Oh, poor Tony. Having his dad tell him all about how to do it.
Shh, get your voice down.
So, do you think, like, he'll be going into details?
I haven't got a clue.
You never know, he might be drawing diagrams.
Oh, don't go there. Hiya, come in. This is Laura. This is Eleanor.
Hello, Eleanor.
Hiya.
Dad, Eleanor's here for our Tony.
Like what we say?
You'll have to hang on in here for a minute. Tony's with me, Dad.
You will never even guess what they've been talking about.
Laura, you can sit down if you want.
So have you snogged him yet?
Just ignore it.
All right, love. Yeah, you can go through now if you want.
Thanks.
Just been having a chat.
Oh, really? What about Mr. Murray?
He was, just showing me how to work the computer.
Tony's really good at the computer. He's really good at loads of things.
Aye, aye.
Hey, they're underage. Don't be at it.
Dear Agony Page, we could have questions about whether people should keep secrets from each other.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
How's it going?
Really good.
Great, yeah.
Look forward to reading it.
How about Dear Agony Page? Secrets, secrets, secrets.
Anybody want a glass of limo?
No thanks.
We can get our own drinks, thanks.
Sorry, only asked.
What's up? There's too many people in this house.
We could go to the park.
Okay.
So what do you think of Tony's new girlfriend?
What's he looking for me?
Oh, I think she seems dead sweet. They look that cute going out together.
He's going to break some hearts, isn't he? Bit like his older brother.
Well, listen, just don't say anything to him. Get in the right state if everyone starts going on about his girlfriend. And I should know what I'm talking about. How shy was I?
You're not shy anymore, though, are you, Stephen?
Not after working a month in that club, no way.
Oh, you're not going to start gyrating again, are you?
Hey, I only dance for money now. Where's your purse, Laura?
Me pay? I don't think so.
Couldn't make the place look a bit more untidy, could you?
Sorry.
Watch where you're treading.
Bit of an obstacle course, isn't it?
Sorry.
Thanks, love. So the two little lovebirds gone out, have they?
They're probably frolicking somewhere in the bushes by now.
Hey, he used to be an altar boy, remember?
Yeah, they're the worst, aren't they? So, how did your birds and bees chat go, Mr. Murray?
Oh, I just warned him to look out for honey trappers like you.
As if.
I just said to him, you know, now that he's got a girlfriend, he should be respectful, and considerate, thoughtful, kind, caring. And he should wait till his second date to sow his wild oats.
So, what would you do if you grew up to be a lap dancer?
Oh, Tony?
Yeah, like his big brother.
But his big brother's a mechanic.
Have you not told them yet? He's got a secret nightlife, him and Tim.
Lap dancing?
Well, it was more dancing than lap, you know.
In a club in town. The Bear Pit.
What, is that some kind of gay club or something?
Get out of it, we dance for women, not fellas.
What? Hen nights and stuff like that, you mean?
Sort of, yeah. Anyway, it's old news. We give it up a week ago.
Well, why didn't you tell us? We could have come down and had a watch. Just for a laugh.
How come you got a job as a lap dancer?
Well, I just wanted to do something a bit mad for a change, you know. Anyway, I remember you saying to me that you stripped off in a club once.
Dad?
On a footy trip, yeah? After 12 pints?
Yeah, only you stripped off in front of a load of fellas, didn't you? At least I stripped off in front of women.
Yeah, look good in the magazine, that. I still think we should put some real problems in.
Like what?
You know, stuff about lads and girls going out. That's what my mates want to read about.
So what would you have asked?
Perhaps something about secrets, maybe. Like we were saying before. Dear Agony Page, I think me and my boyfriend shouldn't have any secrets from each other. He says that's stupid, though. Question. Can I trust him? Answer.
But aren't secrets best kept secret, though, or else they wouldn't have been a secret in the first place, would they?
If I told you the worst thing I've ever done, do you tell me the worst thing you've ever done?
I locked the cat in the cupboard once.
Oh, no. Poor little cat. How cruel was that?
So, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
Stole Lippy from this big flash shop in town.
Was that when you were little?
So last weekend.
Go away.
Pure Evil it's called. I'm pure evil, aren't I? Do you like it? I'm wearing it now.
Yeah. Really suits you.
Do you want to taste it? Taste pure evil.
Yeah. Yeah, you're alright.
What's with the vacant look?
What?
You staring out the window.
Oh, sorry, I was miles away.
Thinking about what?
Oh, Tony, when he was little, mainly. I promised him something a long time ago, and I never did it. When we moved here, I said I'd build him a den out the back.
And now all of a sudden he's going out with girls.
Yeah, he won't want it now, will he? Yeah, but you can't stop him from growing up. Same as I couldn't stop our Steve from growing up.
I know. Taking his kit off in public for money.
Hope our Tony doesn't take after him. Not for a few years, anyway.
He's got a long way to go yet. There'll be plenty more girls and parties and getting legless.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think he might well build that den after all. Then we can move out and they can do what they want in here.
There's no point in making it now, is there? Not if we're moving on.
I suppose not.
You do still want to sell up and move, don't you?
Yeah, why not?
So, seeing that Lippy, that was really the worst thing you've ever done.
Was, yeah? What about you and that poor little cat? Is that really the worst thing you've ever done?
Well, I promise not to tell anybody about you, Robin. Will you promise to keep mine a secret?
The cat, you mean?
No, loads worse than the cat.
Yeah, of course. We're going out, aren't we? We shouldn't have any secrets from each other. So, come on, tell me.
Well, do you remember that girl who was in the papers last year? From Brookie Comp?
Who?
Imelda Clough. And she went missing for ages.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And she died.
They found a body in a river or something?
In a pond, yeah.
They said she was a real bad bully.
She was, yeah.
And the lad she was bullying killed her?
But they said it was an accident, girl, it wasn't murder.
What about her? What's with the look?
Well, I'm the lad who killed her.
You killed her?
It was an accident, though. The court said it was an accident. The verdict was not guilty. I've never actually told anybody outside my family. Don't want to stop seeing me, do you?
How did you do it?
I don't know. We just had a fight and then she fell in some pond.
You didn't strangle her or anything?
No, it just happened.
Why won't you tell me the details?
There aren't any. You're not bothered, are you?
No, but how did you manage to not tell anyone?
You don't mind?
How did you manage to come here every day and well, not tell anyone?
Because I just don't think about it. You know, I blank it out. You do still want to see me, don't you?
Yeah.
You mean that?
Yeah. It's our secret. It's just... I can't believe it. It's like... Wow.
And you're not going to tell anyone?
No. I'll see you tomorrow. Outside school.
You know all that stuff I told you about Mama?
Yeah.
You haven't told anybody like your mum and dad or anyone, have you?
Of course I haven't.
Then you won't, will you?
Promise. It's our secret.
So, what are you doing on Saturday?
First day of the holidays. Nothing planned.
Well, I was just wondering, do you want to go to pictures with me?
Yeah.
Well, anything special you want to see? Because I want you to choose.
Let's just turn up and see what's on, eh?
Okay.
Have you looked at the houses for sale in that?
It's a job I need to be looking for.
I know, but we still haven't done anything about the offer on the house.
Well, why don't you give him a ring?
You said you'd do it.
I just haven't got round to it yet.
Well, why are you so reluctant to speak to them? I thought we decided this was our big chance.
Because I'm not sure.
They're offering us more than this house is worth. Enough to cover the moving costs and the legal fees. I thought we decided it was our big chance to get Tony away from here once and for all.
Maybe, but... Well, where are we going to go?
Well, we could move further out to the Wirral or to McGall.
Yeah, right. Have you seen the property prices out there? There's no way we could afford that.
Well, not now, perhaps, but once you get...
And what about your job? I mean, you'd be miles away from work. I'd probably have to commute. It'll cost money.
But some things are more important. Think about Tony.
There are other people to be considered.
Oh, Steve will probably get his own place.
Yeah. And how's Ardell going to react, eh? Being told that she's got to trail in from some place outside to work.
Well, we don't know what she's going to do yet. She might go to university. Besides, I could give her a lift.
Yeah, when that wreck of a car of yours is working.
This is serious. Think about Tony. It's important.
He's fine. He's getting over it.
We both agreed that he would be better off away from here.
All right, I'll give him a ring later.
If this incinerator plan goes ahead, we could end up living in a house worth less than this is now.
I said I'll ring them later.
Does this change of plan have anything to do with an incinerator by any chance? Well, I wish someone would discuss it, because I want to know what's going on. And how come you're only buying numbers 7 and 8 now? Why? Why only those two? A what change of plan? Yeah, and I'm sorry and all.
It's freezing. Be warmer later, it said on the radio.
Oh, how sad are we, eh? Sitting outside putting false tan on.
Yeah, but we've got to keep it topped up.
Yeah, well, let's get it right this time, shall we? It's exfoliation, moisturise properly, and then you put the fake stuff on.
Oh, the steak top was last year.
Hey, what are you doing? It's mine. Me first. So, is your auntie going to bring his new girlfriend round after school?
I don't know. Don't want you embarrassing him again.
Why, what do you mean?
Asking if they've snogged. All that stuff about my dad and Tony having a talk.
Yeah, well, I was only kidding.
Yeah, well, embarrassed our Tony as well.
Sorry. And anyway, I made up that he's got a girlfriend, you know I am. It'll be good for him, you know, after all that he's been through.
Yeah, my dad and Jan said that and all. Oh, come on, son, I prefer a real tan. Oh, you've left me none in here.
Sorry, haven't you got your own?
No.
Is that Steve back yet?
He's working.
Oh, you told me you were going to ask him about taking my car in.
Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, I'll have to take it in now. I needed him to follow me in case it conks out. I'll have to give him a ring.
Don't know why you can't wait till he's sorted for you.
Well, I've asked him more than once, and all I can get out of him is that he's waiting for parts. Can't stand driving a car that's not right.
You're going to get slaughtered for labour charges.
I need that wreck of a car to get me to work and back. Oh, I can't get a connection.
Any chance of a lift to the job centre? There's nothing in
It's
that.
in the opposite direction.
Have you got any moisturiser?
Somewhere, yeah.
What are you doing like that?
What do you think?
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, leave her alone.
She could be working.
Well, there's no garage and my boss is dead.
There are other garages, shops.
You're not working.
Hey, I'm looking.
Have you got any?
Have a look in the bedroom.
She should be doing something.
She's only just finished college. Look, when you give Steve a ring, ask him to come and run me back.
Okay.
Have you phoned about the offer on the house?
I said I'll ring.
Don't forget.
What are you doing in here?
Just getting this.
Listen, I meant what I said, you know. You should get a job.
Yeah.
Look, next thing you're going to want a holiday. Yeah, we haven't got any money for handouts.
This is ace. When did you do it? Match. Do you reckon Mr. Stevens will go for it? You mentioned drugs. No way. I'll go 8. Well, it's worth a try. I've done loads anyway. Hiya. I thought thought you'd be in the canteen.
We'll just do some stuff for the school mag. I want to get off and show me.
Fine, yeah.
See you after school?
Yeah, of course. You're seeing them, aren't you?
I might be.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
What about Ryan Mathers? I thought you were after him.
I wasn't.
You were all over him last term. He's a mess.
Tony's brilliant. He's dead funny and nice and he looks like a wimp.
No way. Ryan's gorgeous.
You think?
Better than new boy. He looks the right one. Stop it. Well, look at him. He's a titch.
If you knew me, wouldn't think that. He's...
What?
He's not what you think.
What?
Nothing.
You said he's not what you'd think. Think what?
I said nothing.
Tell me.
It's a secret. I can't.
I've always told you about my secrets.
I know.
I thought you were my friend.
I am.
No way, you won't tell me.
I can't.
Try me.
I really can't.
You're supposed to be my busy mate. We've got a pact. We don't keep any secrets from each other. It was your idea, not mine. Well?
Can't tell anyone else.
Yeah, okay.
I mean it. Not another living soul.
Deal.
You don't tell anyone.
I'm listening.
You know that girl bully from Brookie Comp who was killed?
Murdered, you mean? I know someone who was in her class.
She wasn't murdered. It was an accident.
Kid she was bullying killed her though. It was in the... It was him. Him, new boy.
And that's why he started in the middle of the year.
Don't believe it. He doesn't look like he could... You're seeing a killer?
It's a secret.
Marty, kidder, here, listen. Have you spoken to Dicko or Farnham recently?
No, why?
This company that wants to buy our houses only wants to buy theirs now.
You what?
They only want to buy Dicko's and Farnham's.
You're joking, are you sure?
I've been doing some research. Listen, I wouldn't trust those two not to sell up to this company and do a runner with the dosh. Drop us lot right in it.
How do you mean?
Well, this company, right, that's made the offer on the houses, it sounds like an estate agent, but it's a subsidiary of this Sineco lot.
The lot that are building the incinerator?
Exactly.
So what do they want with the houses?
Well, I don't know. Probably for the managers, you know, so they can be close to the work and that.
And what are they going to incinerate?
Ha! Wait till you hear this. Hospital waste, plastics, MDF board, the lot, all sorts of stuff.
Are you sure about this?
Of course I'm flaming sure. There's been newspaper stuff about kids getting asthma.
Oh, no.
I haven't printed it off yet, but there've been all sorts of protests going on in the past and even now. This Sineco lot have been riding roughshod over local people all over the country.
So it's down to us stopping Max and Ron from selling off?
Too right. Because I'll tell you, if they sell up and pocket the dosh, our gaffs won't be worth a carrot. Blighted. Worth naff all. You and me will have missed out good style.
Jeez.
Listen, I'll get the stuff printed off and let everyone see it. Look, Marty, I'm telling you, this is a big problem. It's serious.
What do you think about Jan?
She's all right, like. No, I like her. Why?
Remember a hen night?
Sort of, but I was blathered, weren't I, so...
Laura, I'm serious.
What are you going on about?
That Moira saying about Jan being with all of the fellas.
Oh, Del, that was just a laugh.
It wasn't.
Okay, what's going on?
Moira's right. Looks like Jan's had loads of fellas.
But they were split up for years, weren't they?
Wait till you see what I found.
You can see for yourself. She's all over them. She's not. She's just having a good time.
Snogging fellas in bars, short skirts and low tops.
I told ya. She went with your dad then.
She must have gone with them.
Oh, yeah, but maybe she didn't then. And anyway, so what if she did?
It doesn't seem right.
Del, that's just 'cause she's your mum. You know, you hated her when she first come back, and it took you months and months for you even to speak to her properly, and now you like her because you even told me that you do yourself. So, you know, just put it back and pretend you didn't even see her.
Yeah, but I have, though.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not worth falling out over some stupid photos that have got nothing to do with you anyway. Just put them back and don't say a thing. But before you do, can I just have a little
No.
look at them all, please? Go on.
Look, I hate seeing her with other fellas.
Oh, yeah. There's a different one.
I know, there's loads.
Okay, Helen was right then.
It's not even nice.
Del, you can nearly see your knickers.
Give it back.
Come on, it's going back.
Hey, what's all the noise about? You can have the neighbours complaining. Can you turn that off? What's so funny?
Nothing.
What's that?
Nothing.
Is that what's so funny?
No.
Well, if it's so funny, let's have a look.
No, I can't.
Hey, come on, I'm not having you hiding things from me in my own house.
I just found it. I didn't mean to snoop.
Where'd you get it?
I should have just left it where it was.
Where was it?
Jan's wardrobe.
Right, come on, the pair of you, get your stuff and get out of here.
What?
You heard, I'm fed up the pair of you hanging around. Go on!
Sorry about your car.
Don't worry, I'm made of money.
Well, look, I'm still running with work for a change. I'll have to get the business moving again.
Maybe you should have stuck with the lap dancing.
Yeah, maybe I should.
It's all right, I understand.
Look, if you need a lift in tomorrow, my dad can take you in my car.
Thanks, but could be in for a week.
Well, if he can't take you in, then I'll take you in. Do you want some chips?
No, thanks.
All right, then.
Did he tell you?
Steve?
No, your fella. I'll get the stuff to him as soon as I can.
Sorry I'm not with you.
I've been on the net. These houses aren't going to be worth a bean.
Marty, I've just been talking to Jimmy Corkle. They don't want these houses.
Never mind that. What's this?
You've got no right to go rooting in my stuff.
I didn't. Adele did.
Then she's got no right.
She did. What are you doing with a book like this? What is it, some kind of record of all the fellas you've had?
No, it's not a record, it's just a photo album.
Then why was it hidden away when I couldn't find it? What is it? You trying to hide your dirty little secrets away from me?
Come on. They're just souvenirs. Moira gave them to me as a wedding present.
Yeah, well, that's typical, isn't it? Who else but Moira would give a wedding present to a bride of all kinds of fellas mauling her in seedy clubs and bars?
It wasn't like that.
Do you think I'm stupid? I've seen the pictures.
It was just a bit of fun, that's all.
Right, then. So who's he, then? I mean, look where his hands are. You don't seem to be complaining much. Were you drunk that night as well?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it's supposed to mean. You blame the night you had with Christy on being drunk. So were you drunk with him? Or him, eh? I mean, there must be a dozen different blokes with you in here.
They're all in the past, and we were divorced. I was just trying to find a bit of happiness. Trying to wash away all the hurt between you and me.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, how do I know you're not still seeing somebody in all of these toe rags?
They weren't toe rags. They were some good mates through the years.
So how many of them have you still got on the go, then, eh?
Oh, I'm not having this.
How many?
I'm not answering that. You're being ridiculous.
You're not answering because you know I'm still on the right track.
Don't be so stupid.
So why, then, do you hide these away? I mean, all the rest of our photos are in the drawer in the living room. Why'd you hide these away?
Oh, for goodness sake!
Why?
Stop it!
Why?
They are my photos, and I will put them where I like.
So you're keeping secrets? Well, you're not supposed to do that, because we're married. I stood there last night and listened to you telling our Tony that honesty was the best policy. Well, why don't you practice what you preach?
Look, Moira gave them to me, and I put them away. Out of sight, out of mind. They're just souvenirs of some good times. They don't mean anything.
So if they don't mean anything, why have you still got them?
I want to keep them.
What, so you can remember all the fellas and what you did with them?
No, I told you, they're just pictures. They don't mean anything now, not really.
Right, so if they don't mean anything, why haven't you binned them?
No, they were a present from a friend, and I don't throw presents in the bin.
Well, let me do it then.
Don't you dare! Look what you've done! Don't you dare touch this again! This is mine, and you've got a dirty, suspicious mind!
Yeah, well, I've got a good reason to. Give it here.
What's going on? Nothing. I'm not stupid. You've been round, we're over. Come on, what's happened? Well?
How dare you?
It was just curiosity, I didn't realise.
What, and now you're shocked?
Well, seeing you with other fellas and...
But you can't imagine your own mother having boyfriends.
Is my dad mad?
As mad as I am, his attitude.
Why did you hide it anyway?
I just put it in the wardrobe, that's all. I know that some of those photos were old, but I was not married to your dad when any of them were taken. I did have a life in those 11 years, you know. Your dad doesn't seem to be able to understand that.
I'm sorry.
Just keep your nose out my stuff in future.
So how does it feel like killing someone?
Yeah, well, you weren't very happy when that fella put you and that married woman at it on the internet.
That wasn't the same. I've still got to shed loads of pictures of me and Katina.
Yeah, and that's not the same either.
It's a record of the good times we had, that's all.
Yeah, and when you get married, you expect to keep them.
We'll see why not.
Yeah, right.
OK, then maybe it isn't the same. But Jan's remarried you. She took it on a second time. She didn't have to.
I want to know why she's still got some scrapbook of hair with other fellas.
You're acting like a kid.
Don't you talk to me like that.
Well, you deserve it. Try thinking about it. She married you, not some bloke in a photo album.
But how do I know she's not still seeing some of them?
Think straight, will you?
I don't know, do I?
You're being paranoid for no reason.
I don't know!
Go upstairs.
Just wanted to apologise.
Get upstairs.
She's done it before, she could do it again.
Look. We know about Vinny and we know why. It was a one-off. These other fellas in the photographs, they were when you were divorced, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what she said. But Vinny wasn't the only one when we were married.
What?
You didn't know that, did you? Oh, Christy had it.
Shut up.
He did. She betrayed me with him as well.
No way.
He told me himself and she admitted it.
How did that happen?
They got drunk one night, round our old house. Why do you think he had a black eye on our wedding day? Because he told me the night before. Why do you think I nearly called it all off?
Well, was that a one-off at all?
She said it was just a once, yeah.
Right.
Well, what difference does that make? She did it, okay? I mean, she might have had some birthday surprise planned and I went off on the ale, but she still cheated on me in my own house.
Yeah, but things are okay with you and Christy now, aren't they? You've obviously forgiven Jan.
Yeah, but how do I know she won't do it again? I mean, with one of them fellas from her souvenir album or anyone else she might find.
She took you on a second time.
Yeah, and she did it twice the first time. How do I know she's not going to do it again?
I don't know, but if you carry on like this, she might just do it to spite you.
Whose side are you on?
Look, you got married too young, you've both told me that. You're supposed to be mature now, think about it. If you go back to the way you were, she might just have a damn good excuse.
bet you think you're really hard, don't you, Ray, going out with a murderer?
He's not a murderer. Get lost.
What are you gonna do? Get him to take you for a walk in the woods?
Who told you, sicko? Don't know anything about it.
Turns you on, doesn't it, eh? Going out with a killer.
You promised me. You promised me you wouldn't tell anyone.
Tony? I don't know. He's hardly had a word to say for himself. He's not touched his breakfast.
Do you think it's his hormones? You know, his mind on other things?
Helen, you mean?
Well, not her so much as what he's after.
What the hell? Well, he's a boy, isn't he?
So what's going off today, then? It's your last day, isn't it?
Nothing special.
We used to rip up our maths books and lob them out the window. I don't suppose that'd go down too well these days, eh?
No.
You're not coming down with something, eh? You look a bit peculiar.
Why does everybody keep asking if I'm all right?
Then, forget I asked you, moody little so-and-so. Stewing your own juice.
What now?
I've just upset our Tony.
Oh, good at upsetting people, aren't you?
Look, I'm sorry. Is that good enough for you?
So you're just going to let it drop like that?
No, not just like that, but I'm sick and tired of rowing, so keep your rotten photos. I don't care anymore anyway.
Cared plenty yesterday.
Yeah, but I don't now, all right?
Don't believe you.
What, do you want it written in blood?
I just want to know how come you've changed your tune, that's all.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
By letting me win and then holding it against me forever.
I've said I'm sorry.
You mean it?
I did, and I do.
You can't just change your mind. It can't just stop mattering to you.
I'm trying to make peace.
By lying to me?
It's not lies. I'm just trying my best to...
Manipulate me?
Hey, if those two still at it.
Being unreasonable.
I'm not going in there. Give us a bit of your toast.
Then stop lying to me. You haven't changed your mind at all.
What do you expect me to do? Invite all your men friends round for tea? Will that do you?
See, you're obsessed. There's no way you're going to let it drop.
Give me strength!
What?
Christy, of all people, you must have been desperate.
Oh, cheers, Marty.
Don't mention it.
What's Christy got to do with it?
Nothing. Can't they see what they're doing? It's happening all over again.
What is?
They could just hear themselves. This is what it was like when we were kids, shouting and screaming. It's doing me head in.
Wasn't that your phone?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. And you got to check it. Might have been your girlfriend.
It wasn't. Didn't hear nothing.
There. See? And what did you do that for?
Cause it was the wrong number.
You what?
I'm sick of you two. Going upstairs.
This came in the post. It's from the university. I thought it was another threatening letter wanting money.
It's teacher training stuff, reading lists and that.
Soon we'll be able to put all this behind us. Aren't you excited?
Yeah. Can hardly contain myself.
Tony, you ready for off? Thought I might walk your way.
You all brave? Have you seen the gob on him?
Oh, no, what's the matter with him yet?
Well, Del's right. It'll be his hormones. They'll be all over the place now he's got a girlfriend. Have you seen my new T-shirt?
What, the one with the logo? It's on the line.
You washed it? Did you turn it inside out?
I don't know. Is he going to school or what?
Yeah, he's putting his stuff in his bag.
Well, if he doesn't hurry up, he's going to be late. Hello? Hello? What? Oh, you're joking. Yeah, well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? Yeah, you're too right. I'll be in to discuss it. Goodbye. I don't believe this.
What's happened?
Hang on. You're not going to school.
Why not? Tell me what's happened.
That was the school on the phone. Somehow, I don't know how, it's got out about Imelda Clough. The whole school knows.
How could that happen? I don't understand. That's what's wrong, isn't it? Why on earth didn't you say something?
Because I knew you'd go off on one. I've had enough of it.
Look, the question is, what are we going to do about it?
Nothing, that's what we're going to do. Just going to get on with it. You know, I only have to go in today, and then I break up.
Look at the kip of this.
Oh, no one cares about your stupid T-shirt.
What's gone off?
The whole school only knows about Imelda Clough.
You're joking, how did that happen?
We don't know.
Great, now we're going to have to look for another school for him.
You know, I've got a good mind to go down there and have it out with that head teacher right now. They promised me faithfully no one would ever know.
It doesn't matter now. You know, I don't care if everybody knows. You two keep telling me I shouldn't feel ashamed.
Well, you shouldn't. You've done nothing wrong.
Look, we just don't want you to be singled out. We don't want the Imelda Cloughs of this school getting their kicks by pushing you around.
Yeah, well, you all know now, so I'm just have to get on with it, won't I?
No way, you're not going in.
I am. Look, I'm fed up about my room like some weirdo. It's not like they're going to kill me, is it?
Stay here, love. At least until we've had a chance to speak to the head.
Yeah, look, then we can sort something out for September.
No, I'm going, all right? I've made my mind up.
He's just going to let him go.
Well, what do you want me to do? Lock him in his room?
Oh, I can't stand this.
Mike,
What now?
I can't turn the tap off.
Probably the washer.
Or should I phone a plumber?
Well, unless we've won the lottery, no. I'll do it.
Why didn't you text me back last night? You can't hate me. It's not fair. I didn't mean to tell.
Yeah, well, I trusted you. Well, you blabbed around the whole school. Why shouldn't I hate you?
It wasn't me. I only told Hannah because I thought she was me Bessie. But I'm never speaking to her again. But only to tell her what a cow she is. Because she was my friend.
Yeah, I thought you were mine.
I am. I'm really sorry. I should have my tongue cut out.
But look at them all. It's like a freak show when I'm the freak.
What are you going to do?
I'm going into school. Swapped a lot of them.
Can you mend it?
I haven't got a washer. I'll make do with some putty and tape for now.
Mike!
It'll do till tomorrow.
I don't want the place flooding.
Still picking on you?
Yeah, what about you?
Just a lot of stupid questions like I'm famous or something.
Lucky you.
Hell yeah, lucky me.
Look, I'm sick of you being a knob. We still mates sober.
Can't just expect me to just forget about what you did. I trusted you. How many's that?
2 last night. 10 today so far.
Yeah, well, you should have realised what it would have been like before you opened your gob. You stop doing that, you're going to make it bleed.
It itches.
That's stress, that is. Getting to you.
No, I'm no jelly.
Oh, yeah, only jellies get bullied.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. It's just that I do know how to look after myself. She thinks she is.
Come on, let's get her. Hey, leave it alone before I kill a lot of you. Go ahead, get lost. I'm sick of this.
It's all my fault.
You stop saying that.
But it is my fault, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wish you could take it all back.
Yeah, well, you can't do that, can you? That's why you got to think before you do anything. You can't take any of it back.
Could I come back to yours? Please, I don't want to walk home. They'll get me.
You can't come for tea tonight. We're all busy.
Just for a drink, then.
Right.
Oh, I've only just done this, lot. And you've left them upstairs where they've been all week.
I'm just trying to help.
Cheers.
Anyway, I'm off into town. Do you want anything?
Some peace of mind?
You wouldn't remember what to do with it.
Oh, try me.
You sure you don't want any estate agents, brochures, school prospectuses, and appointments that relate?
What's the point, eh? I'm all stuffed anyway.
Well, I thought you and Jimmy were all for community action. You know, man against the machine.
Yeah, well, Maybe I need some of Jimmy's happy pills to convince me that we got more than a snowball's chance in hell of making a difference. Right? Do your parents know you're here?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I hope you're telling me the truth. Last thing I need is some irate parents banging on me door. How's school?
Fine.
Yeah, well, look, I'm going to go down the job centre. Your mum will be back from the shops in a bit.
So, thought about what your parents might say when they find out.
It'll be okay.
Of course it won't be okay. You're going to find out sooner or later, then what? Look, you know I think you're great and everything, don't you?
Yeah, and I think you're great too. The way you stood up for me back then. I couldn't believe it.
And I don't want you to think that I've stopped liking you or anything.
I'm
'Cause
dead glad. I never want us to stop being mates. Do you?
That's not what I mean.
I know. You're trying to say, although you were mad at me before, we're still mates. I understand.
No, you don't understand. Look, you're not even listening to me. I'm trying to put this as nice as possible, but you won't shut up.
Sorry.
I don't want to go out with you anymore.
You're horrible, you are. I've got no mate at school because of you. And now you're going to dump me.
Yeah, well, if you would have kept your gob shut, none of this would have happened.
So you were lying before when you said you didn't hate me.
No, I don't hate you. You just ruined everything. I'm trying to be on my own.
But I don't want to finish it. I liked us going out. I thought you did.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I should have stayed with him with them not having to go out. Yeah, you were terrified.
There's nothing wrong with being terrified. Anyone would be.
Yeah, but there's no need for you to be terrified. You didn't have to go through what I did.
I won't. Not if I've got you to look out for me.
But I don't want to look out for you. I've got to look out for myself.
But you can't finish it. I love you.
No, you don't. If you did, you would have kept quiet. You'd have understood.
But I do now. I understand it all. Give me a second chance. Please.
I've made up my mind.
Why are you being so horrible?
I'm doing what's best.
For you.
For both of us. I mean, you don't have to go back for 6 weeks, and then he'd probably leave you alone by the time they realise you've got nothing to do with me anymore.
No, they won't. They'll torment me forever. And it'll be all your fault. Please give me a second chance.
I want you to go now.
We can still be made so calmly.
Don't think so.
But won't you miss me? Won't you miss us working together when we're back at school? You were great on that magazine.
No. Bye, Eleanor.
Eleanor? Eleanor, love, are you all right? Tony?
In here.
I've just seen Eleanor. She looked really upset.
I don't want to talk about it.
She was crying.
I know.
What's gone on? Have you fallen out?
We broke up.
What happened?
I just told her that we were finished.
What did you do that for? I thought you really liked her.
I do. Well, I did.
Hang on.
I don't want to talk about
Has this
it.
got anything to do with everybody finding out about Imelda?
No, leave me alone.
Because if she dumped you because of that, she wasn't worth knowing in the first place, love.
She didn't dump me. I told you, I dumped her.
Why?
We just broke up, that's all.
Oh, for nothing?
We had a row.
Tony.
I said we had a row.
There's no need to yell at me.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Right? Got it.
Rows can be sorted.
Yeah, well, not this one.
Why not?
'Cause, look, I don't want to talk about it. None of this would have happened if you wouldn't all give me that stupid advice.
What stupid advice? What are you talking about?
You said that it would be all right for me to tell her about Imelda.
I did nothing of the sort.
Yeah, you did. You said that if I trusted her enough and that she was special enough and that I'd know her when it was the right time, well, you were wrong.
I meant when you were older, when you meet someone special.
Yeah, well, she was special and I trusted her, just like I trusted you. But you couldn't keep her mouth shut, could she? Just like you couldn't.
I was only trying to help you.
Yeah, well, I don't want your help. I'm sick of your help. And I'm sick of you treating me like some baby. Do I look like a baby to you?
No, but you're still a kid.
Do you still think I'm a kid in my head? After what I've been through?
I don't know.
I stopped being a kid the day I went up to that policeman and told her what I'd done. Don't you get that? And you too. You want me to go online for the rest of my life? I was the only one that knew what to do for the best.
Now, hang on a minute. No mother would have known what to do in that situation. I was trying to help you.
Yeah, well, you did. Nice one. You let me realise that I shouldn't trust anybody ever again.
Look, when I told you, Dad...
Yeah, after you promised not to.
It was for your own good. It was killing you. It needed sorting.
Yeah, well, this is killing me. I've got no girlfriend anymore because of you. The only person that ever liked me for just being me. Not because she had to, not because she felt sorry for me.
I thought you finished with her.
I did, because I knew I'd never forgive her, just like I'll never forgive you.
That's not fair.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what's not fair. Having to go through all this again. I mean, it's just getting normal. I was nearly happy.
Oh, and it's my fault, is it?
Yeah.
Because I give rubbish advice?
Yeah.
And because I left you when you were a baby, you think that I didn't want you anymore?
Yeah.
So that's it, is it? We're just going to give up, are we? You and me trapped in the past forever. You because of Imelda, me because of leaving. Is that what you want?
No.
Or are we going to get on with our lives, put it all behind us and make a fresh start?
And the thing is, it's always going to be up here, innit? No matter what I do, I'm never going to forget.
No, you're not. You're just going to have to learn to live with it. Look, you're going to come out of this stronger than ever, I know you.
You know nothing about me. If you did, you know that I meant to kill Imelda, and that I pushed her under the water on purpose until she was dead. That's why I'm being punished like this.
Oh, come on, enough is enough. You want me to treat you like a man and then be a man. What is the point of facing up to what you've done if you're too weak to live with the consequences?
Wakey, wakey.
Well?
If you don't wake up now, then you won't have time to eat before you got to go out again. Mike, you should be reading that. You've got to be prepared for September.
Yeah, when I get a minute. I'm not either driving or sleeping away.
You know, if I had the qualifications, I'd be there like a shot.
You don't fancy doing a shift as a taxi driver as well, do you? I tell you what, I could kip until Christmas.
If we can just hold things together till you train, we'll be all right. I know we will. We might even start to get some of the things we've always wanted out of life.
All I want out of life at the moment is a decent night's kip. One that starts before the pubs close, preferably.
What's up with Tony?
What's so loud? He's finished with Eleanor.
Well, she dumped him because she realised what a meth he is.
He dumped her, actually. Something to do with the parents.
Poor thing, he must be gutted. Did you get any aggro in school?
No, but God only knows what's going to happen come September. Where you going with your knife and fork?
Well, I only came home to say that I'm staying for dinner.
Oh, Adele, I asked you specifically this morning. I don't suppose you want any either, do you?
Well, I was going to say.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I bother.
I'm sorry, I'm meeting Tim.
OK.
Right then, see you later.
Yeah, me too. Don't wait up.
I won't have to. You're supposed to be back at 11.
No way.
Yes, way.
Shall we read Jazzy's Circus? Or what about Sally's Super Sandwich? My favourite, isn't it? Hang on a minute, sweetie.
Have you missed me dinner?
Funny. I presumed that you didn't want any serving.
No.
Just as well it's in the bin.
I just want to talk.
Oh, we are still talking then.
Of course we are. I don't want to fall out with you. You just upset me.
Marty, you upset yourself. That photo album was private. If you're going to nose into somebody's private business, then you might not like what you find.
Look, I said you can keep the stupid album.
You're saying it doesn't matter to you anymore? That you were wrong? Thought so. I remember this game. You make the noble gesture and then I'm supposed to top it. Isn't that how we used to play it?
I'm not playing any game. I'm just trying to be honest.
No, you're not. If you were being honest, you'd go and get that album and chuck it in the bin.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because that's what I want. Because I don't like seeing you like that.
What? Having a life. I did have a life. I had some great mates, some precious moments.
Is that what you call it? You wrapped around a different bloke every night.
Don't you judge me.
Well, how many of them did you sleep with?
None of your business.
What was it? 6, 7, 20, 50, or have you lost count? Is that it?
Are you accusing me of sleeping around?
Well, there's at least 10 blokes in that flaming album, and they're only the ones that stuck around long enough for the souvenir photo.
And what makes you think that it's the only album? That's just volume 1.
I want them pictures out of my house now!
Right! Go on, then. You do it. You get rid of them. Go on! Do you want some help? All right. Is that it? Are you happy now? Is that what you wanted?
I can't handle this.
Will you two shut up arguing? I've had enough of it. We all have. I mean, all these horrible things you keep saying to each other. You can't take them back, you know. They're always going to be there.
and then you got to live with them forever. All I've had is you two telling me to put the past behind me and live the rest of my life. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. How about you, eh?
You all right, Beth?
Fine, thank you.
Plenty more fish in the sea, eh?
Loads, yeah.
Oh, look at the time. It's nearly tomorrow. I want to be shattered.
This is your wife?
What a big mistake I made there, eh?
Well, Marty seems to think that I jump into bed with every man I meet. Might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Feel like doing it with the next guy that comes along.
I don't care what you were trying to do, it's what you did do that counts. How long have you known about this?
I'm gonna switch it off!
Give us me phone!
What do you want? Where you going?
Give us it!
What do you want,
And you can see that next Saturday at the same time. Now, next on 4, Sean Hughes and writer Jane Goldman are the crime team trying to solve the true-life riddle of a sinister 19th century murder.